Yes, that's how bad cracked nipples can be. Now, how do we avoid such? This is the Health Channel. To protect yourself from having cracked nipples, the number one thing that you always and must always do when doing breastfeeding is make sure that you do actually have a good latch. There are a number of ways to know that you do have a good latch, but one that stands the test of time is breastfeeding is never painful. So if for any reason you're feeling pain when you're actually nursing your baby, then chances are the latch is a problem. Now, instead of you breastfeeding through the pain, what you need to do is break through the attachment of the baby on the breast and then latch the baby again. Do this over and over again till when it is painless. And that's the only time you can continue breastfeeding. That is if you do not have sores yet on your nipple. The second thing that you need to always do is make sure you do moisturize your breasts after every breastfeeding. Because as the baby suckles from the breast, they usually leave saliva on the breast. And we do all know that saliva tends to dry up the skin. So make sure after you finish breastfeeding your baby, you can either use your own milk and apply on the breast, or get some coconut oil that is food grade and always apply on the areola after every feed. That will always keep your breasts moisturized. The third thing that you must always remember is not to use harsh soaps when you're cleaning your breast. So if you're breastfeeding, do not actually use any type of soap. Just use a warm cloth or warm water and wash your breast. You do not need to use soap on the breast. The fourth thing that you might need to invest in is a good quality breast pad. And the character of a good quality breast pad is the one that leaves your breasts dry all the time. Because if that's not the case, the wetness on the breast pad is likely to make you prone to develop fungal infection. And we know if you have fungal infection on the areola, chances are your skin will break and you are likely to develop sores on the breast. So what do you do in case you find yourself with cracked nipples? Number one, continue breastfeeding and master the art of latching. If it's only one side of the nipple that is cracked, the other side is okay, always attempt to start feeding on the side that is okay, then going to the side that has cracks. And if the cracks are so big and the sores are so painful, you may want to express on that side that has cracked nipples for maybe a day or two as you give it time for it to heal, and then continue breastfeeding on this other breast. And in the worst case scenario, you may need to invest in nipple shield. You can check on our previous video to see how you can use nipple shield. And if you use the nipple shield for a day or two, that is usually enough to make your nipples heal and you continue to breastfeed normally again. I hope this is really helpful to you. Thank you for taking time to watch this. Support breastfeeding, support a healthy nation.